Okay, we have another case where x squared plus bx plus c, so same format, but this time c is less than 0. So the previous time b was less than 0, we actually had x squared minus bx plus c. This time we actually have x squared plus bx minus c. And so it's probably easiest just to go through an example or two. So let's start with x squared plus 5x minus 6. And then we'll do one other, x squared plus 6x minus 16. And yes, these are harder. These might be the more difficult ones, but they're really not that bad still. So let's look at our factors of negative 6. So factors of negative 6, we could have negative 3, positive 2. And this is where it's a little bit why it's more complicated, I guess. Negative 3, positive 2. We could also have negative 2, positive 3, right? And those would give us different sums. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Negative 2 plus 3 is positive 1. Neither of those give us the 5. And we need 5. So another factor set is negative 1 and 6, and negative 6 and 1. Because b is positive, we want this one right here. That's going to give us a negative 6 if we multiply them, and 6 plus negative 1 is positive 5. And so when we factor this, we get x minus 1 times x plus 6. Okay. And you can always check these, re-multiply them out. And when you multiply them out, you should get what you started with. Okay, take a moment, try out the green one, and then unpause it and see if you match. And then there can also be other combinations. You could end up with a negative b and a negative c. I guess that was the last one. I wonder if it has one of those examples. I don't see an example like that. Okay. So 16, what are our factors of 16? Well, that's a perfect square, but it's negative, so it'd be negative 4 and positive 4, 8 and 2, also negative 8 and 2, negative 2, negative 8, 2, and then 16 and 1, negative 16 and 1. Again, we want a positive 6, so 8 minus 2 is a positive 6. And 8 times negative 2 is negative 16, so that's the set we need. So x minus 2 times x plus 8. And this is just one of those, and it's like this with pretty much everything in math. The more you practice, the more you do, the faster it comes and the quicker you're able to do this. You'll probably even get to the point where you're faster than your teachers if you do enough practice. So just keep practicing them. Let me see if I have, that'll do for this one.